All right, so moving on to the next topic. Let's look at the sheet board. The next topic that we're going to be discussing is going to be The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which is another highlight of the Direct for probably everyone. I think it was the #1 trending video the day after the Direct went live.
Really?
Surprisingly, more than Metroid. But, I mean, maybe not surprisingly because it's Legend of Zelda with playable Zelda, which is...
It's funny because when I saw it, I didn't register it as a new game initially. Yeah. And then I saw, like, he had, like, a hood on. I was like, what?
Yeah.
That's not Link's Awakening.
I didn't register that as a new game. I was kind of in denial because it's kind of...
it's like, no way.
It's interesting that they're going to use the same style as Link Awakening.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but it was kind of, like, disorienting because I thought, it's like, okay, what game is this? We have Pig Ganon here. This is like a boss battle from like old game. It looked like Link Between Worlds.
It really did, yeah.
Yeah, so...
they had was it Zelda in the background, which I think was also like in like some of the older like Zelda games. So I'm like, okay, this is a remake of something.
Yeah, because the trailer starts off. The trailer, as far as I could get from it, it probably is going to be like kind of the opening cutscene. Exactly. It looks like you're playing as Link.
Yeah.
For like possibly like the first dungeon of the game, or maybe like even just like the first boss battle. And then the camera stays on Zelda, which is a really cool way how to transition over.
Honestly, hold on, let's go backwards. Like, you said, I didn't even think about the fact that like you literally might play as like Link in the first dungeon. That would be awesome. Think about it like this too. It's gonna probably be like when you play like I remember I love Mega Man X. So in the beginning of Mega Man X, like 2 or 3, you start off at like at the castle, like you're like storming the castle, and you're like super powered up because you got the stuff from the last game, and you're just able to like wipe out enemies easily, and then you lose it. That's probably gonna be like that. Like you're like going through, you got the rock feather, got like the feather boots, and like every ability, the power bracelets and everything, and then you're gonna like, actually he's not here.
And then Link sinks into the floor.
And then Link's just like,
yeah.
Bro,
I actually didn't know
think about that. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be so different than any other Zelda game. You're
gonna have like 15 hearts. I'm sorry, my mom.
I mean, we don't even know the heart system or anything like that. I honestly do want to play this game because it looks like it has. I feel like it will be good, but I feel like it does have potential to be kind of not a lot of people's thing. Because if you're a Zelda fan like we are, then it's gonna be kind of different.
It's gonna be very different.
But it's like, it's gonna be interesting because I'm used to like the little Link with the sword.
Yeah.
Now Zelda plays like Minecraft, and you have to actually build stuff.
Guys, bro.
I think that I alluded to it in our reaction, but I think that they were probably using some elements from Tears of the Kingdom when you think about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because in Tears of the Kingdom, there's like a hidden thing. This is not a spoiler, by the way. There's like a hidden thing I think you find in the depths where you could kind of expand your abilities. And you could actually like go into your inventory and have like preset builds, and you have to kind of use that to like control stuff in the world. This game, unlike other Zelda games, this game you're kind of, the puzzle is whatever you kind of make of it. Like it's your surroundings. There's like I think AJ Newman even said at one point in the trailer that for each puzzle, there's multiple different ways how to do it.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, you could either find the staircase or you could just build a bunch of chairs and stick them together.
Make a water, like get a cube of water and swim up it or something. Like
I forgot. Yeah, it's
I'm
so
trying to remember,
interesting.
but there's like a lot of crazy things in there.
Yeah, it's so like different than anything I would have expected for Zelda, but I'm glad that it's her and that she's using magic, which I kind of like. So cool. We all associate with Zelda more so, but she's not using magic in like a conventional way that I thought like she would go through and use like the magic
fire.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna be like in Link's Awakening how they have the little like powdered dust. I don't know why I always picture Zelda playing like that, but the idea for having a magic rod with I think it's called like the Tri Rod. And a little fairy thing named Tri, which is a funny name.
Tri Forces. Okay, I see what they're doing.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious what like is that the Triforce being alive, or is this like maybe a different timeline?
What I'm trying to figure out too is like there's like I want to say it looks like Link's Awakening, but there's also like things from different Zelda games in there, different Zelda creatures like Redeads and stuff.
Yeah.
From other games that weren't.
That's a good point. We haven't seen Redeads in like a long time. We
haven't seen them since like Ocarina of Time, or I mean, they look different every game. I feel like. Yeah,
because I say Tears of the Kingdom, but those are technically Gibdos, not Redeads.
They're different.
Also, there's a scene where they actually showed the Great Deku Tree, and the Great
crazy.
Deku Tree is based off of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that's
why does the Great Deku Tree look like that? That's like classic like Deku Tree. from that timeline. So there could be stuff. I mean, we have Redeads from Ocarina of
Ocarina
Time. We also have that, and then there was there's actually a Deku Scrub.
Yeah, which is also from Ocarina of Time.
Yeah. So I'm curious what kind of stuff they're gonna have in this game, or what kind of enemies they're gonna see in this aesthetic.
I wonder, like, are we gonna have like Death Mountain? Like, are we gonna have like areas from like Ocarina of Time, or maybe even other places?
Yeah. So they actually did show Death Mountain at one point in the trailer.
Hey!
I think they might have even shown.
Down my mic on that one. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah, that's like classic Zelda location where it's like they showed it in the background when Zelda like first runs off. She's like running from the little like I don't know like the floor getting like taken apart, and when she stands on the cliff, then on the side of the screen you can actually see Death Mountain. So the game does take place in Hyrule. So
Yeah,
we do know that,
good.
unlike
That's
Link's
good.
Awakening.
Yeah, I kind of prefer that.
Yeah,
I feel like some games they like, oh, this is Low World, this is Sky World, this is Skyloft, like different like places. It's a Sky World from Kids Icarus.
Oh yeah, I didn't. That went over my head. I didn't catch that.
My bad. But yeah, I'm glad it's taking place in Hyrule because I feel like there's so many like iconic characters, enemies, locations, and like even like the. I don't know what I was gonna say. Whoops.
Here, don't worry, I'll take over.
Yeah.
On the mantra of talking about different things that Hyrule brings versus what's Tall Heights or whatever.
Yeah.
The whole game's a dream anyway. Spoiler. But the thing that's cool about Hyrule specifically is the species. I always loved the like 4 main species of Hyrule, where you have like Zora, Rito, Gruto, and Gorons.
Yeah.
I want to see at least 2 of those in this game.
Oh yeah.
In this cool art style, because we haven't seen any of those in the Link's Awakening art style. And I really do want to see that be in this game.
Speaking of the art style, again, if Nintendo wants to make a Earthbound game, that art style would also work. It'd be very different. It'd be very different. But
it's not that different. I mean, you look at Link's eyes.
True.
And,
true.
Link and Ness have the same kind of
stubby,
eyes. The roofs are really short. Everything's kind of like that top-down. Not Pokemon, but I mean, we're not Pokemon people.
yeah.
Sorry, I don't dislike it. We just haven't played it like
never,
that. But if they wanted to do that kind of top-down thing for Earthbound, they could do that.
That'd be cool.
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I remember like a while back when that game came out, when Link's Awakening came out, I was like, this looks like this could be an Earthbound. Yeah, like they could do
it
this
really
too.
does look like what you would picture it being like.
Dude, so I like either in the Dragon Quest style or even in the Link's Awakening style. It sounds like we just really want Mother 3, which we do. But bring both. Like either one would be awesome.
Yeah.
But Zelda looks really good in that art style.
Yeah, I think like it's apparent because there's already a bunch of like fan art. I remember literally checking like after the direct, it was like 5 hours later. There's already people doing like fan art of the characters, like Zelda and all that.
I feel like this Zelda design is really good. And I don't want to like talk about that for a second. Like, it's very different because usually when we see Zelda, she's in a gown or a dress. But it seems like she's kind of taking the protagonist role, and she's having to like disguise herself a little bit. So he has the hood and like kind of like it's
Princess Zelda with a tunic.
Yeah, Princess Zelda with a tunic.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's very interesting because we've never seen Zelda like this, and it's gonna spark a lot of fan art, cosplayers. Like the Nintendo is just so good with their like communities, man. Yeah, it's so cool.
They're gonna be cool with that. A little off topic, but going back to the thing we touched on earlier with the species, I just wanted to ask, what's your favorite Zelda species? Or let me rephrase that. Which one do you want to see in this game?
Which one do I want to see in this game?
If you only get like 1 or 2.
I want to see Gyarados.
Yes, thank you.
That'd be so cool. I haven't seen them. I don't think we've seen many creatures in this art style. We always see like the monsters. I want to see like how would they like make a Gyarados, because they're tall. They're tall women, but they're gonna be like short and stubby still. Like I wonder how they're gonna play that.
That'd
be cool.
That's a good question because everything. I think the biggest thing in this art style that we've seen so far is Ganon. Yeah, Ganon is just like this hulking. In this version of the game, they're going back to like pig. Yeah, pig dude with a spear, and I love how he's like doing the classic move of like shooting the magic ball. And you have to like, reflect the magic back off to him. Dude. It's gonna be really good to actually have him back in that style. Yeah. I know a lot of people are like big pig Ganon people.
Oh, I like Ganondorf, but I can see why.
Yeah, but if we get Gerudos in the game, then we can have more humanoid people.
Yeah, like, dude, I wonder, like, That kind of also brings a question of like, because I wonder, are the grills? I know there's like a couple evil grills too, or like they were coming after Link in not Skyward Sword. Ocarina of Time. Yeah. So I wonder, are we gonna like get some of that?
I believe that.
Or
I think that they were. Yeah, I think in Ocarina of Time they were getting controlled by Ganon, or he was like their king, because he's like every time that he was born, he's like kind of like the king over them. He was like, oh yeah, you guys gonna be bad, defeat Link, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool to see them maybe. Like, what if they did something like if they took something from the 3D games and they had it where it's like you actually get champions from each different race of Hyrule. And like Zelda's going through, she's recruiting all these different people, getting different. Maybe even I would love that actually. What if they actually had it where you get the different abilities from those characters?
Oh,
like would that be too much? Maybe.
I mean, I don't know what to expect from this game because there's still a lot of mystery in it. So, I mean, that could be a thing.
Yeah, we're gonna be copying abilities and also using
and having their own abilities.
Robosa Sphere or something. Like that would be kind of sick. I'm not gonna hold you.
Revali's Gale, like imagine they bring it all back. Like, dude, there's so much to speculate on this game.
Yeah,
like characters, abilities, gameplay, levels, dungeons, classic dungeons.
Yeah, 2D
classic dungeons.
We haven't had 2D. We haven't had 2D dungeons in a long time because like Link's Awakening, they kept it very much like the same as it was in the Game Boy. But yeah, this is gonna be like all new like stuff, and even how the game plays is gonna just be different because again, like there's so many different echoes, as they're called. I said copies earlier, but they're called echoes. Yeah. And there's so many, in fact, that Iji Aonuma said in the direct that there's so many that he actually doesn't know the number. He's just like, the game's good, I think. I mean, it's I didn't have time to count how many different abilities we're gonna put into this thing, but it's gonna be a lot.
That sounds wild. There's gonna be so many.
There's gonna be so many. Like even this. Like I'm pro not doing tutorials on Zelda.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be so many different ways how like people are gonna do tutorials. Like, well, yeah, you just have to stack 2 chairs and a table on top of each other.
Get past this part by using this dog and stacking on top of another chain chomp. Like
that's why I forgot. You can make copies of living creatures.
Yeah.
Zelda is like the most like powerful character at this point with his rod.
She's like Steve from Minecraft.
She could use Ganon, make an echo of Ganon, and have Ganon fight Ganon or something. Like what is that gonna be?
Oh my goodness!
What if you actually do copy him? New Game Plus is just you running through, like you hop up on his back and you're playing his Ganondorf.
Shooting energy blast with your spear, dude.
Insane, like
insano style, man.
And you think like, I'm just like spitballing stuff, making my little predictions just in case anything becomes right. Yeah. The box art of the game is like Ganon and Link. I think that you're gonna fight Link at the end of the game.
That'd be cool, because we haven't done that since Legend of Zelda 2.
We never done that playing as Zelda.
True. Last time Link fought Link was like Link.
Yeah, like Shadow Link.
Dude.
So yeah.
That's a good thumbnail material.
Link versus
Zelda. Let's go.
In her own game series.
In her own game. Oh, I'm here for it so much. Like, imagine. And then like what if like you get Link and then you could copy Link, and then it's gonna be Link and Zelda versus Ganon.
Bro,
come on, man! Tell me that one.
Army of Links and Zelda.
Yeah, just keep spamming Link. So it's like 3 Links, Zelda, and then Ganon. Ganon's like, "What's going on?"
Yo,
whoa!
No, it's funny too because a lot of people are drawing the line. Not drawing the line. That sounds like a negative thing. But a lot of people, I'm drawing the line right here. But no, a lot of people are like kind of making the connection between Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom and Princess Peach Showtime.
Yeah.
Because the thing I didn't catch is 1, it's both Nintendo's main princesses, and 2, they both have like a little side assist characters. Like I think Sparkle or what is it called? Sprite.
It's this little flower thing.
Yeah, a little flower thing.
Yeah.
It's like the fan art, that's gonna be cool to see.
That's so cool.
Both of these games are wholesome, especially Princess Peach Showtime.
Yeah.
But I'm curious how like crazy is this game gonna get, because we have Redeads. And,
we're
going
dungeons.
to a desert, we're going to a desert with dungeons
and just like that's gonna be wild.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. That's gonna be crazy.
That's one of the things about Zelda that's always been interesting, is that they could go really like
in the dungeon
fighting. Monsters.
Skeletor, or not Skeletor,
Skalfos. I actually think I saw a Zelfo in the trailer too. So
whoa.
Yeah, the problem with the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom series that a lot of people had was the lack of enemies. It looks like we're not gonna have that in this game.
So we're gonna get the classic enemies back.
Yeah, I hope they add the little like the gloom hands. That's my new favorite thing.
I just rather have wall masters.
Oh yeah, wall
Like
masters
they're
are
cheesy or like.
good. All right,
And like that. That's all. All they do is just
grab you and
grab you,
yank you off the side of the
Yeah.
screen. There's a there's a good question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even transitioning out of here. What would you want for your one Zelda enemy that we haven't seen yet?
For one,
Yeah.
bro, I really like Gleeok.
Oh yeah.
Like old school. I'm not sure how I feel about his new design.
Oh, Tears of the Kingdom, yeah, the giant
Kingdom,
one-eyed
bro,
dragon.
Weird.
Yeah.
It looks very weird.
That's a good point.
But like old school Gleeok in a 2 years, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
I would want to see Gleeok again. What about you?
So for me personally, I think it's super basic, but I'm kind of nostalgic for I don't know why. Recently, I've been really nostalgic for Super Smash Bros. Melee. And in that adventure mode, they had the weirdest enemy that I've seen from the Legend of Zelda franchise back before I knew anything about Zelda. A little creature called Likes. So weird, you know. So I might want a like in there maybe.
You like to see a like?
I like to see a like.
Nice.
I
I never
very-
understood them.
Yeah, it's so nasty looking.
weird. Yeah. I mean, they were in they were in Link's Awakening. I think
Were
they
they?
looked different. Yeah, they would
Oh, wow.
show and everything.
Oh well, maybe
Yeah.
not. Maybe I should add another one. Maybe it's
But,
like
yeah.
I want to see. Does Evil Grudos count? Can I just say Evil
I mean,
Grudos?
I'm here for it.
I want to fight against Grudos.
That'd be cool.
Gerudo
Zelda
warrior.
versus Gerudo. Dude.
Yeah, his
And then you
different-
could copy them.
or Darknet. 'Cause I think that those are.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
Yeah. Those
But
were
who's
like,
the dog ones? Are those Darknet?
those are Dark Nuts in the Link's or Toon Link games.
Yeah.
Have them be like that. I love
the
that.
dog warrior.
They have like a helmet on. They look all scary, and then you like knock them off. They're like, "Bow, bow," you know, like.
I remember. I told mom that one time
Oh,
because she walked us
yeah.
playing the game. She was like, "What is this?" So like, this is actually Legend
This
of
is
Zelda.
it, yeah.
Believe it or not, this is
Armored
in the world of
Knight.
Zelda.
Dog.
The
Knight.
green elf guy who you know fights
fine.
dogs.
But they were wearing armor. Okay, you're trying to win me over with that the Dark Knight. They're so cool.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
So bizarre.
That's the one enemy that was like missing in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I wanted to see
I don't know how they didn't make it. I don't know.
Yeah,
They're
they're even in Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword, I think. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
like, they're
Oh,
classic.
okay. No, Lionels. Lionels would be crazy.
I have my fill, Lionel.
Princess Zelda fighting a Lionel? Are you serious?
Oh my goodness.
You know, crazy. That'd be making
That'd
copies
be
of
kinda
Lionel
cool.
riding on their back, maybe even like.
I used the Lionel to destroy the Lionel.
Yeah,
That'd be tough.
that'd be like actual like.
That'd be.
That's actually some Pokemon stuff. They're riding over the Zelda overworld
Yo.
of Hyrule, riding on the back of this giant lion beast,
Just
looking like
going to an
Narnia.
item shop. Just Beetle's like, hey, how may I help you? Oh my, what is that?
Oh, bring Beetle. Everyone likes Beetle.
Bring me.
What's
You can pair me with
Milton? No, not Milton. What's his name? Kilton? Something like
The
that.
guy who like the monster parts.
Yeah, have him in there too. He kind of fits
He fits
aesthetically.
there, yeah.
He's weird.
He's silly.
Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be a hype game. Definitely gotta put it at day one. That's
Yeah.
gonna be possibly even better than Link's Awakening. Like
It's so different.
it's so different, and I love
The
that they're coming
music-
back.
I'm sorry. There's like.
Yeah, okay. Every time I'm going to transition, there's more and
There's
more to talk
something
about.
else.
Hopefully y'all enjoy this topic because we're gonna stay on this for a little while. We'll probably transition after this.
Yeah.
But the music is really cool because we're not gonna
Yeah,
we're
it's
not
not
gonna get
gonna be
remixes.
like-
It's gonna be all new.
That's crazy. Well, they have to have like the Zelda Temple song in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Like at least one dungeon.
Oh, I they're saying Zelda's Lullaby from Ocarina of Time.
I thought you were gonna say like Zelda Temple from Link 2. Like,
Oh, Zelda 2. Imagine. Oh, that would be so. That song is still nostalgic for everyone. Like, if they put the Zelda 2 song, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what song we're talking
Yeah,
about. I don't even think
if
we
you
have to
played
like.
Smash Bros. Melee or if you know Legend of Zelda, that song was right.
Yeah, look up Temple Part 2. I remember even when we watched the Mario Brothers movie, there was a band playing at the movie theater,
yeah.
and they were like, "You guys like Smash? You
Like-
like Zelda? We're playing this Temple of Part 2, Legend of Zelda." And I was like, "Whoa!" Like everyone was like,
Yeah.
"Let's go!" It was like a whole that's such a
dude.
weird. No, thinking about it, that's such a weird memory. But like, yeah, like
Yeah.
they're legit in the movie theater, like a whole band, drums, guitars, everything.
had
playing
singers.
Zelda. Yeah, they were like singers and stuff
Yeah,
there. It was
like,
crazy. They were getting,
that was
they were
wild.
going,
And they
they were
played
going
Zelda 2.
hard. They were playing Zelda 2.
Yeah, I was like,
So
oh.
Zelda's a big series. I think that it's interesting that they're doing another one so close after Tears of the Kingdom, but I like it because it's 2D.
Oh, it's different.
I also posted a poll on the channel. 2D Zelda versus 3D Zelda, which is your favorite? Well, actually, what's your favorite before we
Mine's
transition?
2D.
I think I might say
I
2D
beat
too.
more 2D games.
I like 2D, but I also like 3D, so it's kind of
Yeah,
hard.
it's like, I mean, both of them are good.
Yeah.
Both of them are 10 out of 10s.
Literally,
But,
that's rare.
honestly,
That's rare.
Which is rare, because I prefer 2D Mario games over 3D Mario games. I will say that on cam. 2D ones are just more nostalgic for me.
Without nostalgia glasses on, maybe 3D.
Really?
Because like New Super Mario Bros. Like the new Soup series kind of killed the 2D Mario.
Well, okay,
and Mario
yeah.
Wonder, you know, we did beat it on the channel and everything like
Yeah.
that. But if I'm being honest, going back to it, there's not as much content. There.
Yeah, true.
There's
3D
not as
games.
much content.
Mario Galaxy does exist. Oh wait, I
Yeah.
played that one. Mario Galaxy is pretty cool. All right, I'm indecisive. I still want to say 2D though, but 3D has some good points. But for Zelda, I feel like 2D because I beat more of those, and I get so lost in the open world.
Yeah,
I'm like,
well, that's the thing. Zelda is fun to get lost in.
yeah, it's fun. Like I will just enjoy walking around like all the time. You know,
Yeah.
like Ganon's like, I'm gonna rule the world. I'm like, you go do that. I'm gonna talk to Beetle. you
Yeah.
know?
Now it's Link's time to be trapped forever. while
Yeah.
we're just goofing off doing other stuff in the desert, or just goofing off doing swimming around the ocean.
Yeah, getting sections of water and using it as a ladder. Like, yeah, Zelda's
That's such
just-
a weird thing.
I'm
I'm glad.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
They're so clever, man.
They're clever.
They're so clever.